What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you guys a pretty cool website once again. Just kind of showing you guys how to make a decision, a tough decision you have to make. I made this when I decided that I was going to move away from California. I decided that I was going to go here to Arizona, where I'm at now, in Tucson. And so basically what this is this is called a pugh-matrix, or a weighted average decision matrix. And what it does is it basically takes a couple different options. I mean, it gives you all the explanation down here, but I'm just going to give you a brief overview of it. And what it does is it basically takes a couple options. So say you wanted to move to, I don't know, Tucson, and then Philadelphia. I don't know if that's how you spell it. Los Angeles, or Chicago. And we'll do a fifth option too. Let's say, I don't know, how about St. Louis, Missouri? Why anyone want to move there? If you've ever been to St. Louis, don't move there. The place is terrible. Same with Kansas City. There are a couple good spots in Missouri, but St. Louis is not one of them. I've been there before, and I would not recommend it. But then again, I did not spend a ton of time there. I did spend a little bit of time in Kansas City, though. Would not recommend it whatsoever. But anyways, let's get back onto the website. So this is your, well, first of all, you're going to choose a couple criteria. So let's say weather, right? So for weather, of course, Chicago and St. Louis are going to be, terrible on this. And so, but Philadelphia probably as well. But Tucson and Los Angeles have pretty good weather. Los Angeles especially. If you've ever been to LA, there are some great things about California, despite the fact that it's pretty much in flames right now, burning, and because there are a bunch of forest fires going on right now, and the air quality is terrible there. And now here I am in Tucson, Arizona, and thanks to all the Californians, all the smoke is coming over here, and I'm also choking on a little bit there. But that's besides the point. Let's keep on moving on. So we got weather, we got, I don't know, taxes, family, being close to family. Oh, there goes my air conditioner. It's a very noisy air conditioner here in my Airbnb. So this is close to family. What else do we want? Let's do job prospects. So job opportunities. I don't know, can I put the whole thing in there? Opportunities. There we go. All right, so job opportunities. We got weather, taxes, family, and job opportunities. What else do we need in here? Let's see. Cost of living. Let's do that. Cost of living. Cool. And so here's your importance multiplier. And so what this is how important something is to you. So how, basically, if weather is very important to you, if you don't mind living in the snow, then weather's not very important to you, or you don't mind somewhere that gets 100 and whatever degrees like here in Tucson. Anywho, so this is very important to me, or extremely important to me, I'd say, is weather, because I have lived in Missouri, and I haven't lived in Philadelphia, I haven't lived in Chicago, but I've lived in Missouri for a while, and it's very cold there. And I've been to places like Iowa and Kansas and Arkansas, you name it, places that get pretty cold, Nebraska. Anywho, taxes, not too important to me. Family, close to family, if that's very important to you. It's not really too important to me because I have a phone, so I just call my family every time I want to hang out with them. And, they're kind of living, they're kind of living in their little oasis, their little what do you call it? What do you call it when everything is just great and paradise, or, what's the word I'm looking for? Oasis, paradise, I forget the word right now. But basically when everything's just all bright and shiny, everything's great, everything is just, euphoric, fantastic, that kind of stuff. So job opportunities, right here, I'm going to say this is very important because when I first moved to Arizona, I didn't have any job in hand, so it was very important to me. Actually, it was extremely important to me. And cost of living, this is also, well, I'd say very important to me. It's not the biggest thing, but so let's just do this real quick, and I'll just kind of show you guys how it all calculates out. Highest number at the very bottom is how you decide which is the best. So say you get, I don't know, 100 down here. Well, less than 100. Let's say you get a big number down here, and then say you get a big number down here, or a smaller number down here, a smaller number down here, all the rest. Well, then you pick this option. So weather, better than average, better than average, worse than average, worse than average, and worse than average. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm not going to Chicago, St. Louis, or Philadelphia anytime soon. Texas, this is good. Tucson's very good. Philadelphia, I actually don't know, so I'm just going to say it's average. Los Angeles, worse than average. Don't live in California about taxes, or Illinois, Chicago, Illinois. So I think actually Chicago is one of the only states, if not the only state, where more people are actually leaving the state than coming into the state. Kind of an interesting fact there. So St. Louis, let's see about this one. St. Louis. What are the taxes? I'd say they're better than average for that. Family, yeah, when I was in Missouri, the sales taxes, and there's no tax on food and stuff like that, so it's pretty good. Although the locality that I was in Rolla, Missouri, and they had this extra tax because they were moving a Walmart in, and God help me why the people would vote in a tax for a Walmart to move in, and then the Walmart, has this tax. They can build this road around the Walmart, and then they just tax the citizens based off that. So every time you shopped at Walmart, there's like an extra tax typed on top of it. But it is what it is. Don't miss Rolla too much. But I had a nice time when I was there. The first time I was there. The second time, not too much, because this whole CV-19 situation popped up and had to move out. But anywho, let's keep on going on. So family, Tucson, I'm going to say that's average because I'm close, but not too close. This is worse than average because that's far away. My family's in California. And Los Angeles, that's close, so better than average because that's in California. Chicago, worse than average, and worse than average. But this is pretty close. Tucson's pretty close to California. I mean, it's the state right next door, but it's at the very bottom of the state. But yeah, it only takes me, only a 12-hour drive. But, compared to Philadelphia, Chicago, and Illinois, that's a very short drive. And if I wanted to fly, it'd be a very short flight. Job opportunities, it's pretty good here in Tucson, actually. The wages are a little bit depressed here, but the cost of living is actually, I'm going to say the cost of living is better than average too. So, I was making $60,000 here in Tucson. Back when I had a construction job, I'm not making that much now, but back when I was in Tucson and making a good amount, but now I work from home. I just get up whenever I want. So it's a much better living style. I have a much better lifestyle than I did back then. So I was just work. Get up, go to work. Get up, go to work. Sometimes even on the weekends. And so, yeah. So Tucson, job opportunities better. Cost of living much better. Philadelphia, I actually do not know about either of these. So I'm just going to leave these average and average. Job opportunities in Los Angeles, I'm going to say it's actually better than average there because when I was there, I had a job down in LA County, San Bernardino County, which is right next to LA County. And it was pretty cool. And I didn't have a very hard time getting a job there. It was actually relatively easy. Cost of living, that is worse than average. Cost of living there is very expensive. I was paying $1,600 a month in rent, and I was making only, I was making like 40 grand a year, or 35 to 40 grand a year. It was brutal. It was pretty brutal. All right, so Chicago, cost of living worse than average. Once again, it costs a lot to live in Chicago. Dang it. And job opportunities, I'm going to say they're better than average because it's a big city once again. All these are big cities. I don't know. I've never been to Chicago, so we're just going to leave it at that. Anywho, going on to St. Louis, we're going to say this is... I would say it's average too. Average, and the cost of living is actually better than average. Pretty cheap to live in. Pretty cheap to live in Missouri in general. And I'm going to move this over here. So we're going to calculate option 1. 9, -4, 4, -4, and -1. So as you can see right here, if I were to move somewhere using this decision matrix, I would move to Tucson, which is actually where I'm at right now. So looks like I made a great decision. Awesome. But anywho, that's how you use a weighted decision matrix. If you have a tough time kind of figuring out what kind of decision you're going to make, or you just have something that you just can't seem to solve. You just need to solve something. You need to decide what to do next, kind of what your next move is. The weighted decision matrix is perfect for this. You can use a pugh-matrix like this one, or you can use your standard weighted matrix that goes all the way, instead of just going to 1, 2, and 3, it goes all the way to 10. And it probably has, I remember a lot of these have like 10 options, and I think 5's the normal amount of, or yeah, 5's the normal amount of options, but then your criteria, you get up to like 10 or so. This is just one site, psychologia.co/pugh-matrix. But there are a ton of them. Just Google weighted decision matrix online. Average weighted decision matrix, basically. Google that, and you should find one. If this video was helpful to you, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. It shows me that you like the video, and it also helps the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you have a great day. Bye.
Hey buddy, you should subscribe.